Maheshate versus Gage Young, the Gagey one. Uh, okay, Maheshate has like a 1.5 inch reach advantage. I don't think that's going to be. Um, as far as finishing ability, I'm going to lean towards Gage Young. Gage Young has a 78% finishing rate, whereas Maheshate has like a 50% finishing rate. So if anyone is going to get a finish, it's probably going to be Gage Young. But I mean, Maheshate has some power in his hands. I've seen him drop a couple of people in fights. So in no way am I saying Maheshate cannot finish a fight. He's dropped a couple of people. I'm just saying if anyone is probably going to definitively end this fight, it's probably going to be Gage Young. Um, as far as striking goes, I think Gage Young is probably going to be a little bit busier. But defensively, both of them are pretty terrible. Unfortunately, um, maybe Haizat Maheshad might be slightly better, not by much, just a little bit better. But still, they're both pretty horrible defensively. They get hit a lot. Um, and even defensively, as far as grappling, for me personally, I'm not leaning towards either of them, to be honest. I do feel like this is another one of those fights that are going to be very closely contested. Um, oof. Oh man, it feels like I'm breaking down the same fight again. Um, but in this fight, at the very least, I feel like Gage Young is a little bit better. I don't feel like I'm going to give anyone the advantage as far as grappling goes. Um, even though Gage Young lost to Evan Elder, I still do think that he probably will be a bit better than Haizat Maheshad. I'm also concerned, or rather, I'm also curious to see who's the favorite in this particular fight. Um, I would assume that it probably is Maheshad, similar to um, what's his name? I forgot his name. The level of competition that Maheshad has been losing to a lot of people, man. Losing to Vyacheslav Boshev is not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not too bad. Um, Maheshate, wow, Maheshate actually beat Steve Garcia. Um, mm, that's impressive via first round knockout. Mm, that's good. And then lost to Garcia. What's his name? Rafa Garcia. So Maheshate beat Steve Garcia via round one TKO, which is impressive. Then lost to Rafa Garcia, which is kind of sad. And then lost to Vyacheslav Boshev. Eh, and then he beat what's his name? What's that guy's name? Oh, Gabriel Benitez. And then obviously lost to Nicolas Mota. Ah, it's honestly very tricky to predict this one. Mm. Maheshate does not finish fights, man. I think that's one of the things that concern me about him. He doesn't finish fights. There is some power in his hands, but he doesn't really finish fights. I mean, he knocked out Steve Garcia. I get it, but man, just that Gajian does not have that many fights in the UFC, and the one fight that he had, he lost via decision. This is gonna be a tricky fight to actually. On the ground, both of them are not particularly great. I think Maheshate is a lot more horrible. So if there's any skill as far as grappling, I think Gage Young should actually use it because Maheshate is easy to take down. Um, striking wise, I think it might be a little bit more competitive. Um, uh, Okay, I'm going with Gage Young. My subscribers are also going with Gage Young. I think this is going to be one of those fights. It's a coin flip, but I don't know. On the feed, it might be very competitive. It's hard to say who wins this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, Hopefully, Gage Young has improved his defense. If his defense has improved, probably maybe he might get this one done with the activity, with the most impactful shots. Um, yeah, I'm not very confident in my pick, but I'm going Gage Young. My subscribers are also going with Gage Young. I have one more fight to break down, and then I can bounce. Deuces.